Well, take two. February 3rd. It's 8:22 a.m. And I had wait a minute. Mediocre cup of coffee or not, I love it. I grind my own coffee. I got cheap coffee at a Compassion Coalition church donation place that they had 8 o'clock coffee, hazelnut whole bean coffee, for cheap. I bought bags of it when I was able to. I'm running low now. I recommend grind your own bean and get the chance to make your coffee. Best thing, it's like the 900 movements in a Chinese book of tea. Thank God for every drop. Okay, yeah, I was reading this morning, last night. It's October issue of Rolling Stone, October 2009 issue 1089. It's got you two on the cover. They're pretty interesting. They're still interesting, Jealous and avarice as I am, that stadium tours exist and everybody's there to see one band in this day and age. But I guess you gotta play to what the world doesn't care about people like you and me. But they do know you too. They know them. I'm not gonna put them down. There used to be role models for me when I was a younger guy. And what I wanted to mention was the article about. There was a great interview about James Ellroy, the author, L.A. Confidential, Black Dahlia. He's got the trilogy about the underground America, the American story from 1958 to 1968, and who, it definitely, James Ellroy, somebody to honorable mention today, I'll tell you that. I realize, I say the same things over and over, and I have a certain kind of manner in the way I present my ideas, and they're not good. It's not great. I have to say one thing is going to be repeated is that I am ashamed of some of the manner and conduct that I have, choice of words that I've used. Though I can't say it's a big deal. Who cares, right? It's just another excuse not to want to talk to me after you witness that kind of stuff. But whatever tirade I go in, it was irresponsible for me to say some of the manner of content that I put up with about America and things like that. The hell do I know about America? It's keeping me alive. It's helping me raise my son. And I don't have a job, and I haven't in quite some time. And I still have a degree of mobility, and I'm free to make decisions. Whether I'm popular or not is not the story. But the point is I know people are doing a sacrifice of their own personal lives to enable me to keep me well with my son, and I should never confuse the issue of my personal feelings and becoming some kind of a tirade that could be a public spectacle that dishonors people who are living, so people like me can have a better quality of life. I want to say that was my main point today after You know, I can be Rolling Stone magazine article guy and you know, musician guy. You know, I'm recording a guitar again and things from last night, and that's not important. What's important is that I don't carry a shadow in my heart about what I'm doing in my actions, and I'm trying to keep it pure as possible and real. That I don't dishonor anybody. You know, we have we have the greatest possibility right here. That's how I feel about it. And whether I think cheeky or not, you know, whether I have ambitions or I'm frustrated or whatever. And I apologize. It was wrong. I'm wrong. I'm always wrong when I open my mouth to the point where I'm degrading, or I'm trying to invoke thought and provoke. I'm trying to incite thought, thoughtful, intelligent, you know, grab attention, seize the moment. You know, Buddhists, they ring a bell they hit the bell, ping, and it's supposed to, or a symbol, a loud slap, to bring awareness and attention to the moment, more present. And I use vulgarity maybe that way, and I use stupid talk not to be cryptic and misunderstood. I support and defend. And I know I have a lot more to go. What the price is going to be if I keep opening my mouth and presenting myself to be a rabble rouser with no intellect other than to incite dishonor, disrespect, and I don't have care. I do have care. I want to be a man to say I'm sorry to anybody that I may have offended in this country, here or abroad. You know, as a person that's helping me stay alive and is caring for me while my son and I are sitting here complaining. I apologize again. Okay, I'll cut that short for this part.